Welcome to Geometry, Honors Geometry for second semester. Just want to go through an example module, point out for those of us that were together in the first semester, some things that have changed for second semester, and give you an idea of what the subheadings are that you will see in the module. So each one of our modules will start with a watch this first video. This is just a piece of information that goes through the module, a video that goes through the module and explains step by step what the agenda is, what the objectives are, and what is required of you for the week. So always start by watching that first. That's going to clear up a lot of misconceptions. It's basically what the teacher would tell you in a physical classroom as you came into class and they kind of gave you the outlook for the day. Okay, one thing that is going to be a difference is that we are going to go to weekly modules instead of staying on either a blue or gold day. That was one of the recommendations that several students and parents kind of requested going into second semester here. And I know that a lot of teachers are going Monday to Monday. I've chosen to go Tuesday to Tuesday. So our new modules will come out Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. And so the first thing you should do then is watch this first video. The very next thing that will be listed in your module will be the summative assessment. That summative assessment is like your test. It will be just on the previous week's work. And so that was one of the recommendations, is that we kind of chunk up assignments into more defined concepts, and so that's how we'll be starting each of our modules. Notice that this is the only thing that needs to be completed on Tuesday, so I will set that to open Tuesday morning at 8:45 a.m. and then close Tuesday afternoon at 3:45 p.m. So that's definitely something that you want to add to your calendar to make sure that you are checking it for and reserving time for. Notice that it is based on the previous week's concepts, that this is our summative, so that means that it is one attempt at it, and that it may be timed. So if it is a Canvas quiz, it will most likely be timed with a reasonable amount of time for you to be able to complete that assignment, provided that you've gone through the videos and notes and formative assessments for the next or from the previous week. All right, the next thing in your module would be the videos and notes. And so this is where you will be using your geometry notebook. And you can see that your geometry notebook is organized by chapter. And so the first thing that's in there for chapter 7 would be your foldable. So if you had Miss Bass last time, or if you had me in virtual, we had a foldable that we would always go through. They're now just incorporated in the book. So you will see that they are not enumerated with the page number at the bottom, because they're usually a standalone item. But this way when you picked up your items from the bookstore, you only had to pick up one item instead of a bunch of different things. And then the notes in the classwork for that chapter are behind there in the note or in the geometry notebook. So please, one thing that we fell into last semester where people were just watching and thought, okay, well, that's easy, I get it, I understand, and they weren't actively participating in trying those notes and examples on their own. And then what might happen is that they not understand the formative assessments, or when they got to the summative assessment, they might run out of time because they were really still learning the material and hadn't mastered the material. So make sure that you're being an active participant in those. Okay. After you do the videos and notes, the next thing would be your formative assessments. This is, your classwork, your homework, your partner work, those types of things. And so they will be assigned on Tuesday and due on the next Tuesday. And they have with them the answer key. They have with them, for the most part, they will have a video answer key as well. This is where you really have to take charge of your own learning. You've got to make sure that you are doing and not just watching. And you have to make sure that you're following up, that if you have questions that, you missed it, and then you check the answer key and you didn't understand why, and then you watched my video answer key and you still weren't getting it, then you need to be, take learning into your own hands and come to the Zoom session and ask those questions. But the formative assessment is really where the bulk of your learning is going to take place, because you need to make sure that you're practicing, that you're checking your work, and that you're following up then on the ones that you are not getting correct. When do you follow up? We follow up during Zoom sessions. So our Zoom sessions are going to be held Wednesday, Thursday, and Monday this semester at 2 p.m. So your new module will come out at 9 a.m. on Tuesday morning, or 8:45 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And then I give you Tuesday to kind of work through some of the material. And then Wednesday and Thursday and Monday at 2 p.m. are Zoom sessions. And then your work is due that Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. And so that gives you 3 opportunities to come onto Zoom and get your questions answered if you have any. Now, as we go through each week, I'll give you specifics about each one of these subcategories. This was meant to just be an overview of what an example module will look like for this semester. If you have any questions, please Canvas message me. Have a great day.